Hey, good morning, you guys. Hello from very, very chilly Florida. It is 42 degrees right now, and that is like kind of crazy unheard of for this time of year for us. I mean, seriously, it is unheard of. It's supposed to be turning spring and starting to get like wretchedly hot, so I'm not really sure why we seem to be going backwards, but I'll take the little reprieve right now. I won't complain too much because it's just about that time. Weigh-in day for me. And you know what, guys? I think I've made the decision today to make Thursdays my weigh-in. Fridays is a great weigh-in day. I love it. And I really loved the leader that I had. However, I found another leader on Thursday mornings that I just may enjoy just a tiny bit more. And you know what? It's kind of for selfish reasons. It's and maybe frivolous reasons, but she gives stickers and she gives more bling. Isn't that crazy? Honestly, maybe it's just the child in me or the teacher in me who gives candy and incentives and things like that. And maybe it's what I need on my journey too. But I found that my other leader just wasn't doing that. Like even Bravo stickers, very, very rarely would she give out a Bravo sticker. And I began looking in my success story, and I was like, there's a place every week, you know, for Bravos and stuff. And I just really hadn't even paid a lot of attention to all the things that you can write in there and all the places that you can put stickers and stuff, because she just doesn't focus on that very much. Now, content-wise, I love her. She's amazing. So I just may go to the Thursday morning and the Friday morning, not to weigh, but just because I love her meeting and I love the people in it, and I would really miss them if I didn't go. And simply because my schedule affords me to do that. So I don't know. I might stop in. Anyway, I did weigh in today, and I'm just going to get right to it today. I had a good week. It is Shark Week, so that is always my iffy week. Like, I don't know how it's going to pan out. I don't know whether the scale craziness is going to happen the week of or the week after, or whether it's going to even happen at all. But this past week I had the retreat and we were away. I was very proud of myself for staying crazy on plan. Like, it was amazing. I think that's the first trip that I've ever been able to take where I think I ate almost better on that trip than I would have if I was home. I mean, it was really crazy, but I was very proud of myself for the beautiful salads that I made, and I had people around me taking 2 and 3 pieces of cake and talking about taking some back to the room and stuff, and it just didn't bother me. So I was very proud of myself. Now, coming back, like I said, it is Shark Week, and so those girl cravings, I'm not a big chocolate person, but this week, man, if you follow me on Instagram, which is the way I see it, you'll see I had a run-in with the Easter Bunny. I think I might have even talked about it here on the channel, because my chocolate cravings were on fleek. Let me just tell you, it was pretty crazy. And so, excuse me, I wonder if I kept that wrapper. I wanted to show you guys too. Not just the Easter Bunny, but just the chocolate monster got me this week. And yeah, this thing is like shredded, but I don't know if you can see it or not. It is the Fresh Market. If you have Fresh Markets in your town, this is toffee pretzel sea salt. And the reason I'm showing that, not to be like a trigger to anybody, but this is why I do Weight Watchers, is because I want to eat real food. And that's not just, I don't want diet food in my face all the time. I don't want just salads and protein. And if I wanted to do that, I'd be doing keto. I'd be doing other diets that are much more restrictive. But I have turned down people who wanted me to do 21-day fix and things like that. Not because they're not great programs, but because I, for the first time in my life, want to be able to deal with real food. So I'm saying all this to say, it was Shark Week, Aunt Flo, whatever you want to call it, and my cravings for sugar, mainly chocolate, were crazy. And I found this at Fresh Market yesterday. This was the most satisfying that time of the month thing, I mean, I can't even tell you. I was driving down the road and I felt like I needed to kind of like stop on the side of the road and just enjoy the craziness that was happening in this, because it's milk chocolate, toffee pretzel, sea salt. It was all the things, like all the things in one bar. I mean, I just can't get over it. I won't get it all the time because it's not necessary for me all the time. But during that time of the month, this was like a little piece of heaven. So back to weigh in. The reason I showed you that is because for the first time this week, I think I went into over my weeklies a little bit, maybe 1 point, and I was like freaking out last week, and then I lost 1.8. This week, you guys, last night I had no weeklies left. I had eaten everything. I had this encounter with this, which took this is 7 points, by the way, for the whole bar, and it was worth every moment of it. By the time that I got home, I had 1 point left, I think. And I was going to have a cup of coffee with some creamer in it. And my family had gotten barbecue. So I sat down and I had 2 bones. And I didn't even do the points, but I'm sure I think a bone of ribs is like, I think it's like 7 points, 6 or 7 points. So I was already I was already in the negative 7 points. And so I think I went over like a negative 21 points. Now, when I say going over, I don't mean that I didn't have the points, because I'm learning more and more and more about the Weight Watchers program. I do not have my tracker set up to use my fit points, but this week I got 84 fit points. 84. Very proud of myself. So I was still not off plan. I'm learning, you guys. This plan is beautiful and it works when you work it. All that to say, I ate over my weeklies this week. Probably about 21 over, but that becomes fit points. I had fit points. You can eat them. I never would have thought that you could eat your fit points. I never would even think about that before. And it's not something that I will get in the habit of doing, but they're there. If you're on Weight Watchers, learn your plan, because this week I totally didn't know what was going to happen. But let's see if I can make this work this week. Can you see it? I lost 0.8. 0.8. I'm loving it. So I think that going back to the gym has been the missing piece for me, just like I thought it would be. That 0.8 loss brings me down to a Weight Watchers total of 25.4 pounds. I'm sorry, 25.4. I wish. That would be awesome. Brings me down to a Weight Watchers total of 15.4 pounds lost. And that makes me very happy. I lost a point this week, which is super exciting to me because I still feel like I have way too many points to eat most days. I know I won't say that forever, but for me, that's my struggle. But I will also speak to that as well. I don't feel like I've done as good as I could have been doing along the way, because my struggle, if you've watched my channel, has been eating all my points. So now I think the things that are changing, and I'm beginning to see more regular losses, is that I am getting my activity points in a way that I love, doing Zumba. I am eating every single one of my points. I did a little too much this week. I probably could have had another 1.8 or 1.5 or something like that lost this week. But I ate over my weeklies and into my fit points this week, but I still lost weight, guys. I still lost weight. So something's getting in a groove for me, and I'm really happy about that. So I'm very excited. And then I am 0.2 pounds away from my 5%. And so I know a lot of you could say, whoop-de-doo, I've gotten my 5% a long time ago. Got my 10%. That's fantastic. But for me, that is fabulous. I'm super excited. It has been a struggle to figure this all out for myself. It's my journey, and I'm really proud of the things that are beginning to happen, and I'm very happy that I had 2 chocolate incidents this week. I did workouts that I love. I went on a retreat and enjoyed and never felt deprived. And I'm living my life. So I love this plan for this reason. So tell me, how are you guys doing this week? Let me know. I'd love to support you. I'm still, tomorrow's my catch-up day to try to watch more of your videos and be there for you and support you and woo-hoo you on and all that good stuff. So I'm proud of all of us. I'm going to come back probably tomorrow and talk about this week's topic, which is find your squad. Super important, super important, but I'm not going to make this video too long. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Stay warm. 42 degrees in Florida. What kind of craziness is that? Anyway, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
If you've enjoyed this video and the way I see it, please like, comment, and be sure to subscribe. I love having you around. We'll see you tomorrow.